See if I can do take number 3 here. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to go very long with this one. What we have here is the R36s. This is one of the cheapest Game Boy kind of retro consoles you can get on AliExpress. Let's turn it on. I've owned this for probably a year or so now. It's already, no, it's not already on. So I'm going to showcase for the third time what it's capable of. Talk about it. Basically, what I've been saying is that this console is more bang for your buck. It basically punches far above its weight class for what it's cost. And try to find a sale on AliExpress for one of these if you're interested. It's it shouldn't be above $30. Like anything above $30, it's better to find a sale for it when it's around $20-something and get one. And I'll show you why. I originally bought it because I liked the idea of being able to have the joysticks. It looked like a cool little Game Boy Color, the purple one from back in the day, and I used to have that. It was amazing. You could play all the old consoles, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, all of those old ones. This thing could do it, so that alone's pretty good. N64 could do that. Nintendo DS. And me personally, I'm a huge Dreamcast fan. Being able to have a pocket Dreamcast is great. PSP. So that stuff alone is already worth the price of having one of these. Plus the arcade games. You could play old arcade games. So all of that can be done on this thing. And then there's the option to play with ports. So just a little brief list here. Alien versus Predator. Every single port that I have in here works. And with two of the ones I wanted to show off are going to be Simpsons Hit and Run and, yeah, you're reading that correctly, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And I think, how the flaming hell did I get this thing onto one of these? Well, apparently somebody was able to jerry-rig the Android version of the game to working on these, and that's what it is. So we'll see if it starts. It does have a weird little glitch on this thing where it doesn't start. So we'll find out. So this time it started. Seems to be pretty good. Everything's working. But be aware of that. Once you do get it installed, it might not work. It might not start up. So basically, if it doesn't start up, start it again. The second time it should boot. So that's very old school computer kind of thing. I mean, if you grew up, just kind of showcasing my age, if you grew up with those old computer games from back in the day, you'd have boot issues, or even the original Super Nintendo. You just had to reboot the game. Try again. Computers are crazy sometimes. Yep, full controls, everything works. I'm fitting to play the game, honestly, like, it just looks like a fun time. Actually playing the old GTAs, all of them, back to back on this thing. All of the old GTAs are on here, man. You can play GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and now, amazingly enough, they've completed the collection with San Andreas. So, that's nuts. I never thought I'd see today. Could do bike tricks. I'm not going to talk about the game too much. I have my thoughts on it. Oh, shit. So in order to exit the game, it's not the hotkeys. You just basically exit it like you would if you were playing normally. Press the exit button. Which button does it? Does that one? So this would be considered the B button. It's going to be considered the X button. Yeah, man, that's nuts that it actually works. Simpsons works. I don't even want to bother to open it because it's not even a question. It works smooth off the bat, but we got to open it. We got to show it to you. What's it say about this one? Well, you download the thing, you follow the instructions, and you install it, and it runs. It doesn't have any problems. The only thing different between this and the console game or the PS2 game is that there's no there's no cutscenes anymore. There's no I don't know if it's a memory issue. I don't know what it was, but it doesn't have any of the cutscenes from the original game. But the entire game is here, and this is just even insanity. I bought this thing not ever thinking I'd have the option to play Simpsons from the PS2 era on this thing at all.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing.
It's here, man. Go ahead and drive a car. It's one of the better Simpsons games. Oops. I do not know how to drive. But yeah, this is one of the better Simpsons games. Like, there's a lot of them, and it's all hit or miss. I'm still not finished with Bart's Nightmare game. Like, I've been trying since childhood years, man, to try to get that game finished. So, if I had it my way, I would go and play all the Simpsons games from Super Nintendo, and then I'd rock this game here too. So this game doesn't really have a quit option. I don't know why, but you just press the hotkey, start and select, and then the game quits. What else can I show off? The only thing I want to get to now, did I put the install files for Need for Speed? Super Mario. And open, it's called Open MOA. It's actually Medal of Honor Allied Assault. I had a hell of a time getting this thing to install on here. I'm using an older version of ArcOS. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. So when you're using the older version, it actually comes with the older Portmaster built into it. So when I put all the files in there and everything, the game would not boot. And that's odd to me because most of these Portmaster games that people showcase for the R36s, they pretty much always work on it. So I'm like, how is this possible? So after doing a whole damn couple hours worth of research, I find one stinking YouTube video that says, hey, you know what? Install the latest Portmaster, might fix it. And that's what I did. I went and I downloaded the file. It's called Portmaster install whatever the heck .sh, and it has to be specifically for the R36s. You can't download something else. And I updated the Portmaster in it. I boot the game, and here we go. You know, it's all here. Do I have a save? I hope I have a save. Yeah, I do. We're going to play a little bit. Just want to show you that this game works, you know, in case anybody's wondering. And if it doesn't boot for you and you're trying to get it to install, there is a way to get it to work. You have to either get the latest version of ArcOS, which probably has the updated Portmaster in it, or you go directly to the Portmaster website, download the install for it, because it's called Full Portmaster Install, wherever the heck it's called, .sh, and then you put in the tools folder and you run it, and it'll put the update files in there. Don't update over Wi-Fi for Portmaster on any of these custom consoles. It always breaks it for some reason. But you install it from the website using the sh file and it'll probably work. Because I was like lost as to why this game is not impossible to run for me on a lot of different. The other one, the Mayu Flip and the Embernick, so I'm like, alright, time to go kill some people. Alright, there we go. I don't even know who, oh, they're shooting at me from behind, yo. Who that? Oh, let me get him. Oh my God. Oh. Throw a grenade. Take that. Oh, man. Oh, whoa. Let me go in here. I got some stuff. Oh, I got some health. Okay, I got some health. Alright, we gotta go kill some fools. Let's go. Alright, there we go. Let me in there. Oh, that's my guy? Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're doing this. Let me get there. Oh, I'm gonna shoot your ass. Come on. Oh, I got him. Alright, that's enough, yo. I mean, cool game. Yeah, just in case anybody wondering if it works. It's a very intense game. Really, it's a lot of processing power. So it's not so easy to get going. Here we go. This is the Skittle flip. I'll call it the Skittle flip because of these Skittle buttons. So beautiful little machine. Also has all the ports and stuff. Also has San Andreas. We'll get that started, and I'm going to explain what's wrong with it. Now, I got much time, so hopefully we can get it in there. So all the same stuff. This is the R34s XSSP, of course. For this one, the install is a lot more complicated. Totally different thing than the R36s. Doesn't have the same file structures and everything, so you have to do it differently. There's a lot of, just basically look for MUOS San Andreas Portmaster, and you'll probably find some Reddit posts about how to get it running. It's different. You need to get the lib files from Morrowind Portmaster game, put those into the thing. You have to get a custom game file from somebody's upload. This is all scattered stuff. It's not something that's in officially any one place. You gotta get a custom game file, and you gotta get a custom SH file, all of that. Then you'll be able to play the game. Not only that, but you have to also be on the latest firmware for MUOS. You cannot be on a previous firmware, or the buttons will not work. So I learned that the hard way. I installed everything on my old firmware for MUOS, and it didn't. The buttons were all messed up. Game ran. Also, there's another particular problem with this, because the problems never cease. You can play the game. The game is here. It's all good. The buttons are different than the R36s. Remember that? Totally different button structure, so it's not gonna be the same mapping. But it's working. As you can hear, there's sound right now. Everything's good there. But you'll see in a few seconds when it happens. This is it. The screen dims a little bit and the sound disappears. This is due to some sort of timer built in. I'm guessing because these things use an Android emulator to actually run the game. It's a rudimentary Android emulator to run the game. It's an Android game. And apparently it still has the timer enabled for Android that turns off the screen and turns off the sound. So the game is running fine, but that little thing needs to be disabled. Hopefully somebody figures out how to do that. There is a way to get the sound back on. You press the power button and go again with it. Turn it back on with the power button. And you get it back. But again, it's going to time out eventually. So that's the annoying part of it. It's not quite complete yet. Keep an eye on that. Maybe somebody will fix it. Quit the game. And The Simpsons runs fine too. Everything runs fine. I got Max Payne on there, but Max Payne is a pain because I've been trying to contact the person who made the game for the thing and say, well, on the 3x2 screen that we have here for this, the game does not go to a decent aspect ratio. It continues to have the 16:9 aspect ratio with the bars, and he's not looked into it. He's not giving a damn. So I don't know who's going to fix it if they ever do. A lot of great games for Portmaster on both of these machines, and I highly recommend it.